Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm Bucky, and today we're going to be reacting to a video titled The Lamest Person on the Internet, Clavicular, by Novely. Now, for those of you who don't watch my channel, I recently uploaded a video talking about Looksmaxxing. It's like when you're trying to look super good by any means possible. They be doing all types of weird stuff. And Clavicular was a name that kept popping up. So we're about to go over this. If you made it this far, it's been like 20 seconds. I'd appreciate it if you could like the video. It helps the algorithm. But let's get into it. No, I'm good for that. This shit feel like home. I ain't never going back.
And also, guys, just lol at the N-word, okay? Charlie
Whoa.
Kirk got assassinated.
Starting early.
Well,
Oh, he's starting early. Goddamn.
probably not.
You're 19 years old and you do and steroids?
Yep.
This has to be
Bro, crazy work.
one of the biggest attention seekers I've seen on the internet in a while, which is pretty crazy in a day and age where it seems like everybody is willing to do anything just for a little bit of clicks and likes from the internet. But Clav here, also known as Clavicular, is showing just how much of a loser you can actually be when you're worried too much about clicks and views and just associate yourself with the wrong people that are willing to enable all of this dumb and disgusting behavior. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so why don't we start from the very beginning with who even is this guy if you've never heard of him, and why in the world is he one of the lamest people I've seen on the internet?
Yeah, put me on, bro.
Do you take it a day? I'm taking testosterone every single day. I take minoxidil for my hair. I take dutasteride for my hair. I take 7.5 milligrams of Accutane a day. I use crystal as a stimulant, and to
What?
it's much more mild than Adderall actually, and I'm pretty much using hollow cheeks.
This
Yo.
is Clavicular.
So, bro, just casually with the messing with the M word, the little crystal drug. That's crazy work. I ain't gonna lie.
Who I'll be calling Clav for the rest of this video, and his entire content style is basically
I know in the last video, he was saying he just take it up the nose. He just be sniffing tables. It's crazy work, man.
Looksmaxxing, but that on steroids, because he is a part of the black pill community, a group of people who think that looks determine literally every last thing in your life.
I've been hearing about the
if you
black
think about it,
pill.
I guess
Ugh.
is true to an extent, but they take it so far to the point where it makes it seem like looks are your
He beat his
entire
ass
identity,
just
and no
now.
matter what else comes after that, money, your actual personality, or anything in between, if your looks are not straight or correct, then that is the big problem with everything that's going on in your life.
Would Charlie Kirk have gotten assassinated if he were Chad? Well, probably not, and here's why. Good.
Yo, for those of you who don't, y'all probably know what Chad is, but Chad is like this like idea of a person that's like perfect. That's what these weirdos be using. Chiseled chin, brolic, all of that. It's their version of attractive. It's kind of weird, I ain't gonna lie. But let's hear what Buddy's saying.
Looking people experience something called the halo effect, so it's quite possible that if Charlie were to be better looking, someone wouldn't have hated him enough to assassinate him. What happened to him is quite terrible, and this might be an insensitive video to make, but I'm really trying to bring awareness to how brutal the black pill is. Looks really are going to determine the quality of your life to a high degree, so if you're not doing everything you can to maximize them, you're missing out.
Mind
There
you,
aren't enough words in our
he talking about Charlie Kirk. Like, say what you want about it, but he's saying that the reason bro got killed is because he was chopped. That's crazy work, man.
language to explain how lame what he just said was. Now, if that doesn't show you how out of touch he is with reality, thinking that looks
checking to make sure this ain't freezing.
basically every aspect of your life, especially when it comes to stuff like that, then I don't know what will. But this was basically his main type of content before he went mainstream. It was literally being a Looksmaxxing final boss, and even going out of his way to describe why people don't look the best, or even critique certain people's looks, or just tell them how they need to change themselves, because he's already done that to himself. And he thinks that's the only way that you're actually going to improve your overall life, is by literally messing up your face in irreparable ways in order to look the best, I'm doing air quotes, you can.
Does bone smashing work? Yes. Bone smashing works. So here's exactly how you bone smash in the most effective manner. What you want to do is realize that the swelling is actually a good thing. That's what you want, right?
What?
So you want to bone smash and get what's called a pump. It's like you're working out. You know how you do push-ups before you go into a girl's house right outside her door?
Hey, yo.
You know, then you ring the doorbell all pumped up off Cialis. It's a similar process.
Pumped
with bone
up off
smashing.
Cialis. Whoa,
So what you do is you get
whoa.
a pump.
Yo, mind you, yo, this nigga taking meat pills? Bro, he like every bit of what, 25 or something? That nigga pulling up to shorty crib off Cialis. Cialis is crazy, bro.
Bone smashing.
That's wild.
Holy gains.
Holy
and
games,
then you're going to cover it
steroids.
with concealer. That way the redness from the swelling doesn't manifest, right? And it looks like you've got these naturally enlarged zygotes, right? And you're going to look really striking and amazing.
This is him talking about a process that we've all actually done before, obviously, known as bone smashing, where you take a
We've
blunt
all
object,
actually
maybe
done?
even like the frame for your bed, and smash your face into it to break your bones and have them
Nigga trying to look like Hanson
stronger,
Squidward talking
build
about
swelling on your face to make your face look a certain way. Obviously, I was
Niggas
joking
is
when I said
weird,
you've all done
man.
this, because if you've actually done this, I think you have lost your mind. You're
Yeah.
probably wondering though, Novelly, this isn't as crazy as you thought. You said there's going to be the lamest person on the internet.
Nah,
I'm just
bro,
seeing
bye.
a bunch of cringy Looksmaxxing videos. Well, it gets worse once he actually started going mainstream. That was mainly because of a cosign from Aiden Ross, where it made him
Aiden.
start streaming. And the stuff that he said on stream was some of the most attention-seeking behavior you could ever expect from somebody.
Man,
It
wait,
does.
how old are you?
I'm 19.
You're 19 years
Oh, yeah, I forgot. This nigga's 19. Yeah, this nigga 19, not even 25. Niggas, That's like, I don't know, but 19 is definitely like that age where like you young, but bro's doing drugs, bro. Bro over here sniffing tables.
old and you do steroids?
Yep.
Like you trolling about obviously.
No. Do you see these hollow cheeks?
So you do steroids at 19 years old and you're about to go get double plastic face surgery, nose surgery.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But,
my goodness.
I mean, so yeah, this is what I mean. And when people react like this, what I'll tell them is they're absolutely right. It is crazy. It is egregious that you have to do all this in pursuit of getting a girlfriend, right? It should.
Nah, bro, you don't have to do that. You don't have to smash your fucking face on your bed to get cheekbones. You don't have to sniff tables to get hollow jaw or hollow cheeks, whatever you want to say, bro. You don't have to take steroids. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Shouldn't be this way, and it wasn't like this, you know, for the majority of history up until the revolution, really like the 1970s.
Bro, I know he on some bullshit because he got Cuffem looking normal. I've never seen this nigga just be normal. That's how I know he's on some bullshit. I've never seen this nigga be normal. I always see him doing some extra shit. That's crazy.
This might come as a shocker to some of y'all, but I have been in relationships before. I have talked to women before, and at no point in time have I ever done skull bashing, got any
Looksmaxxing,
type of
bruh.
surgeries, nothing like that. So the fact that he is trying to make it seem like it is the world forcing this upon him when that's not the case is
Not the case at all.
mind-boggling to me. Along with the fact that he is teaching this like it is the gospel, like everybody around the world has to do this, and it's just such a hard struggle that they all have to conform to do all
Hey,
these
yo.
things when that is just not the case at all. Now, this type of lame tomfoolery isn't what's making you feel like this guy is pretty lame, then how about blatant racism? What seems like it's
This nigga
the
just
only
swinging on
joke that he's
shit.
been trying to make since he sparked up streaming on Kick.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't want anything but a white girl. Are you serious? Yeah.
I don't want anything but a white girl. Why that gotta be says? You're white, bruh.
Bro, what are we talking about?
Skip. Nah,
You would get with anything not. What? You get with anything not normal?
non-normal? What the? He can't even talk. Yo, it's so. We gonna break this down even more. I'm listening to this. I don't even know what's about to happen, but I'm listening to this, right? This nigga be making niggas like Neon look normal. What the fuck? Listen to it. Listen how he tried to get that question off. You know he nervous as hell.
Are you serious? Yeah. Bro, what are we talking about? Like, you would get with anything not. What? You get with anything not normal? Not normal? Not like,
What the fuck?
normal race? You wouldn't do that?
Normal race?
I think they're all normal.
Black's number one for sure.
Number one at what? Getting incarcerated?
What?
Getting incarcerated. Whoa! Look at the head. Nah, bro. So we got somebody that number one. I mean, if somebody's doing this, they like banging their face on the ground or whatever, hitting themselves with weights and doing all types of drugs to try to look good. Like, this is expected, man. Something wrong with this kid.
Wait, what?
Wait, what did you just
So they came
say?
into my crib.
What did you just say?
Huh?
Did you just say?
No, I said neighborhood.
Oh no.
I said neighborhood.
I was gonna say I might have to check you for that, sister. You know?
Yo, chat, I'm
So
joining
is these
FaZe on
corny
FaZe.
guys.
Yeah, everyone tweet at FaZe. New member, FaZe. Let's go.
I'm not a gesture for your amusement. So if you think that the TTS being on is going to allow you to make me say, then you're out of your goddamn mind.
$3.
Yo, so he just said a whole bunch of words. TTS is like when people send donations on Twitch, and then like the screen will talk. So like, you'll send like $3 and write a message like "Happy Birthday," and then the streamer, this guy, he'll be like, "Oh, thank you, such and such, happy birthday," or whatever. Like, he just said a whole bunch of TOS words, terms of services, words that'll get your account like clapped on Twitch, like it'll get taken down. So he said the R word. It's censored, so I can't really hear what he's saying. I just know he said a whole bunch of blips. I don't know if he's trying to get shock value or something.
Thanks. Appreciate
Thanks, nigga.
it. So, yeah, but anyway, guys.
And I can honestly keep going. There's so many more clips of him blatantly just being racist.
He just be obsessed with us, man.
That is the punchline. What makes all of it really sad is that if you go back and watch any of those clips where he does this, he doesn't even sound confident saying it. It sounds like he's being forced to, or he's genuinely scared of the backlash that he's going to get, which he should be. It's very weird to do any of this, and especially thinking that this is what's going to propel you into fame, when in all reality, it's just...
Yeah, bro just died. That's tough.
And the fact that I know he's just attention seeking, and in his eyes, rage baiting, even though he's just being blatantly racist, is annoying to me. And the fact that I'm giving it attention in the video makes it even worse. But when it's just this dumb and this blatant, I have to talk about it, because then he has a whole TikTok himself even explaining that he is just looking for attention, and the fact that the N-word is just an entire money glitch in his eyes.
I obviously had to say the N-word because of how ridiculous that was. And also, guys, just lol at the N-word, okay?
Just lol at the N-word, okay? They just be so obsessed with us, bro. That shit is so weird. Like, yo, finish sniffing your tables, buddy.
The method is unpatched. Nobody gives what you say anymore. So I saw like a dude call me out. He's like, "Oh, Clav, why do you gotta say the N-word?" It's like, because it gets me views. Why would I not? Why would I not say
That's
it?
so
okay?
dumb.
Like, I'm not really a hateful guy at all whatsoever. I'm just abusing an unpatched method because every single normie.
Oh my god, you hear how you talk? I'm just abusing an unpatched method because every single normie, yo, this nigga's not a real person, bro. Hopefully this guy comes around and grows up, because this shit is weird.
It has their balls chopped off and they're too scared to, push the limits. So, the barrier to entry is up here. That's why the views are so good if you say the N-word on the internet.
So he's just an attention-seeking loser who thinks that saying the N-word is going to have him have a fruitful career, or at least a career in some sort of content creation, which, I mean, there are a ton of racist people in the world that find this funny and are going to clap and spit up like they're a child every time they hear him say the N-word, which is sad. That's going to be fleeting. In like a couple of months, by the middle of next year, no one is going to be happy about that. No one is going to care about that. But if the money is right and along with the views, then he probably will continue doing it more and more.
It ain't gonna last long,
because
bro.
one of those things actually isn't right. The money side of it. When a bunch of Kick streamers were exposing how much they made on Kick, saying that the revenue thing that they have now is messed up and it's not actually paying out their creators correctly, Vlad was one of the people to actually expose and show how much money he makes. And let me just tell you, for him to mess up his entire digital footprint and basically make it impossible to have any career outside of this racist content creator bit, he is not making enough money to do that.
So obviously we got $200. So last stream was $88. This is the first desktop back. Oh, so that's 2. And the IRLs were like broken up, so it was like it wound up being like a total of like $30. And now it's now it's better. It's like $90. Okay, that's good. That's good, but not for.
Bro, you're out here walking around saying the N-word, bruh. You're out here walking around saying nigga, not being black.
Obviously, that's just from streaming, but that's what he's trying to get put onto by Ada Ross and other streamers. And that seems like what he's trying to become, just a mainstream.
By the way, like, for those of you who don't know, like, people make money off of ads. Like, all these content creators that's making, like, a ton of money, they make money off of ads. So, certain things you can't say, because then what happens, I don't know how it works specifically on Kick, but I have a decent understanding on, like, YouTube. If you say certain words or you focus on certain topics, your CPM is like cash per milli, which is like every 1,000 views, or like I said, it's a little different on like Twitch and Kick, but you get less per 1,000 views when you say offensive words or unmarketable words, so you're not gonna make any money. And Kick made some changes to where like they're not making no chicken over there anyway, So,
streamer that can go on and talk about the crazy stuff that he
That's
does,
just
even doing
wild.
collabs with, like you saw, people like Neon and other content
the
creators.
Neon stimulus
And that's
package didn't work, by the way.
not going to last, especially with those type of numbers, along with the fact that his whole shtick is again going to get old. And the only reason he's able to do any of this, even though people are blatantly calling it out, saying that it's dumb, even berating him in his comments, saying that he view bots and that's the reason why he's not making a lot of money, is because he has co-signs from people like Aiden Ross who are going to consistently platform him and actually give him a place to spew this hate.
It seemed like Aiden, man. Hold on, we might have to single cam this for a second, but it seems like I keep hearing like situations where like Aiden's aligned with like some weird ass, like Aiden's weird, don't get me wrong, Aiden's weird, but when Aiden really started getting lit, my first time seeing Aiden was he's playing 2K during the pandemic when the world shut down. I started seeing him streaming with Bronny. They was hooping, it was nice. Then obviously they started getting like people like Tory Lanez and a whole bunch of rappers on his John. Then he just went a crazy turn, went super conservative, which I don't care about people's political views, to be honest. But it was more so like him just being associated with people that vehemently like dislike black people or express things that they just don't like black people. And Aiden's been aligned with like a lot of people like that recently. Just an observation. It's kind of weird, not gonna lie.
For rhetoric with no real repercussions.
You know why Clav's really funny? He walks up to me, he says, hey, I got you a gift. Whips out like a bag of... Like, bro, listen, man, like, appreciate the hospitality and whatnot, but I'm good. I'm going to pass for now. So I was like, dude, come on. Like, that was funny.
Bag of work
the guy's
is crazy.
nice, bro. We ate, we talked a little bit. He's 19, he's healthy. You know, he tells me he takes and this and that. Well, not steroids. He told me,
No. He takes steroids.
he's telling me like what he takes, and I like the guy. He's very open, and the one thing I like about open people, and I respect them, is like if you're open to talk about shit, I like you. You know what I mean? If you're down to just talk and conversate about shit, I like that. I look forward to
I kind of get that, but yeah, tell me the wrong thing, I'm out of here.
kicking with the guy off stream. You know, I look forward to hanging out with him.
He about to snuff
He's
some
cool.
tables.
No, I can't just point the finger at Aiden Ross. I mean, Clav is building his own audience of people that are mindless drones actually tuning into this terrible content. And this weird behavior that he's actually spewing out, and Aiden Ross is just somebody who's co-signing it. It's another person that he has in this circle that happens to also be friends with Aiden Ross that's also aiding on to this weirdness that's happening, and that is Cuffem. Somebody who is black, who has seen Clav use the N-word, who has seen Clav be racist, as you just saw in that one clip when he made a quote-unquote joke, and he is still laughing and helping him in this streaming endeavor and giving him a platform to say the
Cuffem is a weirdo though.
entire world, and has actually been called out for it because he's just been blatantly racist. Yet Cuffem has already called out other racist people for doing far less.
Chop Cuffem, bro. Y'all know that.
Cuffem is a raccoon.
Does he not realize how this looks, bro? Look who this is doing segments with. I don't think he understands though. He thinks that him or something. Yo, bro, they're making these calls, Cuffem, and their thought is, oh, let's get the funny monkey in here so he can make us laugh.
Let's get the black guy.
They don't with you, bro. How do I tell you? Wasn't that just beefing with a racist monkey like 2 weeks ago? Now he chilling with a white calling his face. Like, am I tripping? Now he kicking it with a white that calling to his face.
Like
yeah, bro. These dudes are raccoons, man.
Respected me and I respected him. You know what I'm saying?
These dudes are raccoons, man. Like it's just, I see that a lot these days. I kind of got me locked in now, man. I try to stay away from all of that, but like it's some people you just can't help. Like these dudes be raccoons, man.
Weird. How do I tell you that respecting you because you're putting him on, bro? Like, bro,
they just embarrass themselves for notoriety. They associate themselves with like people that don't like them. Like it's so strange to me, man.
Open your eyes, bro. That respecting you because you putting him on, bro. How do I tell you?
Clav is somebody that seems like he would use anybody around him. Cuffem, Aiden Ross himself, and has made it very blatantly clear that he is only after clout money, it seems like.
Skip this ad for me, shorty. Come on.
And views, and no matter what it takes to get that, he is going to do it. No matter what outrageous thing he has to say, no matter what racist thing he has to say, as long as he is going to be able to spew it on his platform and knows that it's going to get some sort of attention, he is going to say it. Even if that means being an outright hypocrite. Because after all that stuff I just showed you, this was his criticisms that he had about Mr. Beast.
And I just want to tell you guys, he's absolutely right. Okay, Mr. Beast is not a good guy. Not a good guy
not
whatsoever.
A good guy.
Okay, and people are gonna come on and say, "Oh, Clav, well, you do this and you do that,
and you promote this to kids, and he just gives away money. But the guy is performative. He's not genuine. The mother does not give about any of the causes.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I be seeing a lot of Mr. Beast hate. Like, I remember people was calling bro the Antichrist, all types of weird stuff. I ain't gonna lie, he gotta smack somebody or say the N-word or something for me. Cause it's like, we complain about people getting all this money and not doing shit for people, and he's getting money, he's doing shit for people, regardless of if he's benefiting from it or not. That matters me none. Like, his methods don't seem to be like exploitative in a fashion that's like negative. Like, at the end of the day, he made all this money from being a content creator. Of course he's gonna give money away as content to make more money. Like, it's just like, come on, what are you talking about? Like, there's so many other people that can be criticized, and I'm not even like a Mr. Beaster. I think bro a little strange. Like, I feel like anybody that makes that much money, it's something up. Like, he might be a psychopath. He might even be like narcissistic. That's just me. That's how I feel about people that got like a ton of money. But at the same time, those same like powers or those same like traits are the reason he's at where he's at. He knows what he's doing, man. This guy's 19. I gotta remember that. Like, people think they have like world views and they understand things, and the best way to kind of like, or I guess the best gauge for that is understanding that you don't know anything, or you don't know as much as you think you know. That's how you start really learning shit, because you ask more questions. But this guy's still a kid, man, as far as life goes.
He's just a cash cow. He's just a guy who gives money, and that's all. That's all. Okay? He only cares about money. He doesn't care whatsoever about any of these causes that he's, apparently supposed to be.
He doesn't care.
All in on. Like the wells in Africa. Where's the water? $20 million later, where's all the water?
Where's all the water?
He's got no soul.
Clavicular is eventually going to fizzle out and have no one actually care about him, because this stick can only last for so long.
But he's clout chasing.
Racist. This Looksmaxxing stuff is only a trend that you can follow for so long before people stop caring. And the fact that he's doing all of this just for clicks, likes, and views from people that genuinely don't care about him and just see him as a gesture makes it even worse, because it just shows how much more of a loser he is. And then he's going to have literally no real life after streaming or content creation because of how destroyed his digital footprint is. It literally only takes one Google search to see how weird of a guy this person is. And the people around him like Cuffem and Aiden that are just enabling this behavior makes it 10 times sadder.
These guys are weird.
He could actually do well in content creation if he just tried to actually have a real personality and not just be racist in order to get views and likes and attention. Because it seems like that's all he truly cares about. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place.
All right, so that's the video about Novely. To be honest, I don't have much to say. The biggest thing I'll say is, like, a lot of these guys on the internet, they're bots. They're robots. Like, this guy, he's a big head in like the Looksmaxxing community. We kind of seen what that was. It's weird. He's strange. Like, kid's 19 years old. Hopefully he turns around, but don't be a bot, man. That's pretty much everything I have for the video. If you like the video, let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out of here.